get your devices ready, right? Whether it's your tablet or your phone, or you're just going old school and getting a pen and a piece of paper, whatever it is, that anagram will come your way just after 7 this morning. And he says it's going to be a word in the Gujarati language.
How good is your Guji?
And Kem chair, table, and 4 chair is about it.
We're in the same boat.
That
then,
is about it.
unfortunately.
They didn't say anything about which 4 chairs, but anyway. Hey, listen, it's a Monday. I know you got some time that you're going to be spending maybe outdoors today. So let's go figure out what the weather's talking about.
The weather update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
Right, so weather for Durban, feeling like 11 in certain places in Durban. Durban's expecting a clear day today. Loads of sunshine, but for whatever reason, temperature still in the teens. So 19-degree high for Durban at lunchtime today. Pietermaritzburg started the day off at -1 and heading up to a clear 18 degrees today. Margate clear 20 at lunchtime. Richards Bay a clear 19. Ladysmith today from 1 degree all the way up to a very clear 17. That's all. Johannesburg from 1 up to a partly cloudy 16 degrees. Cape Town a clear 22. Lilongwe in Malawi a partly cloudy 21 degrees. Karachi today a cloudy day expected there. A 33-degree high at their lunchtime. Mostly sunny out in Mecca and Medina. 42-degree high in that part of the world. Dubai today a sunny 45. Perth in Australia at the moment all of 12 degrees. That's all. Just 12. In Australia, it's like lunchtime there at the moment. Let's see, Galway, Ireland, mostly cloudy, 19. Gaza City, Palestine, partly cloudy with an extreme weather, orange warning for extreme high temperature, 32. And I suppose the discomfort index just pushes it up a little bit.
Yeah, probably feeling like 40 plus.
So, hello, social media. How you guys doing? Sitting at the moment on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Inside your radio, between your speakers, wherever you are. That's where Radio Al Insal's Breakfast Rush is at the moment. I just want to say Assalamu alaikum, hellos, and welcome to everybody on TikTok that's sitting there at the moment. Good to have you watching the program. I'm going to encourage you to share the live video and invite your friends just to make the circle bigger so we can listen into the Breakfast Rush all over the world as we do every single morning. You guys that are watching on Facebook and YouTube and Insta as well, do the same for us. Hey? Share the live. Just look on the bottom end of the screen. Somewhere down there, you're going to find that share button. Click it. Send it. Somebody on TikTok is just going crazy with the double tap on the screen. There's loads of hearts just floating around on the screen. Thank you very much for doing that.
Talk about being spoiled for choice. You don't have TikTok, you have Instagram. You don't have Instagram, you have YouTube.
Yeah.
Lovely. And Facebook.
Of course. And then 90.4 FM, if you're in Durban, put it on in your car. Just as you jump in, we'll keep you informed as to what's going on. Talking about keeping you informed, we were expecting this morning, if I pick the phone up, to speak with a member of the eThekwini municipality regarding its program to reconstruct infrastructure that was damaged during the 2022 floods and also to make it resilient. You think they can do that?
Well, I'm hoping.
I mean, 2022 wasn't last week. It was
Here's
a couple
the
of years
thing.
ago.
That's why I say.
Yeah.
But we almost like 3 years down the line.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, if not now, then when?
Exactly. This whole saying about better late than never, I don't think that should apply to service delivery.
And maybe to an extent, like you said, a week later.
Yeah.
But 3 years?
3 years.
Whoa.
I mean, it takes time to investigate, to get the funds in, for the funds to take a walk, and then you're going to investigate where the funds went, and then you're going to find more funds, and then you're going to find out now whose cousin owns a business that can actually do this work, and all of it. It's time consuming.
And then the people that used those buildings,
Yeah.
what do they do in the interim?
Mm-hmm. So Monday morning, I do see your WhatsApp messages coming through. So let's just pop in there really quickly to say Salamu Alaikum. Fozia says Nation Naz. Cold day in Pietermaritzburg, sending lots of love and dua to everybody for a mashallah week ahead. Thank you very much, Fozia. There's a rather long message. Now, remember, one of the rules that we have on the show, if your message is more than 5 lines long, we kind of skip it. If you want to know why, because we're trying to be like this new generation, short attention span.
Look, we
we're trying to
only
be.
have 2 hours.
Yeah. So if you're sending us a bayan in the morning, I don't do it. Ismail Khan, Assalamu alaikum, brother. Hope you're having a good one as well. Wahida Khan, we'll mark the register really quickly. Let's see. This is Shad Moshina out in Savannah Park. Guys, somebody saved your name here as Allah knows best, and we can't change it because it's true. Hajra Habib, Assalamu alaikum, says it's Monday. Let's start this new week with kindness in our hearts and compassion. Wishing everybody a safe and Mubarak day. Jazakallah khair. Hajra is out in Santon in Johannesburg.
Inshallah.
Mm.
So my screen's off.
Really?
Yes.
I'm sitting here waiting for her to start reading messages, and I'm like, okay, what's going
I
on?
mentioned it to Azim earlier,
Yeah?
but
Your screen is load shedding.
Okay, it's on now, but it's on Fozy. So am I in the right place?
Yeah.
Salams to all my friends who were in Johannesburg. They said when they arrived in Durban, it was freezing. So you are not the only
Exactly.
one. I was a bit worried about you earlier.
So got on the flight yesterday afternoon, right? It was on about 1 o'clock or so.
Yeah.
Did not have a jacket on
Ooh,
in
okay.
Johannesburg.
Mhm.
Got onto the flight, flew the whole 1 hour, whatever the case may be, touched down in Durban, and the first thing I did was put a jacket on.
This is.
So I'm thinking to myself,
unbelievable.
wait, now, it's like reverse action here.
Yeah.
It was
Global
crazy.
warming. What is going on?
Exactly. Salamu alaikum. So brother Ashraf, if not mistaken, the guy who stole,
No man. Are you serious?
he was a pirate.
He had 1 leg.
He's a pirate.
Whoa.
He stole a moving vehicle. He's a pirate.
How do you steal
An amputee. He's an amputee. I'm not making a joke about
a
amputees.
police
I'm just
van
like,
from police officers?
yeah.
I don't know.
Rajan Naidu, good morning, brother. He says, love and blessings, brother, to you and everybody in the studio. Thank you, Rajan. Much appreciated. Hafiz Ab Shahid Mia, Assalamu alaikum. Shanaz sends through a picture that this picture looks like diabetes to me.
That picture looks.
It looks like diabetes.
incredible.
There's so much of chocolate
Oh
and
my
sweet and everything in there.
word. I would take that, Shanaz.
Hey?
Sucker.
You got a injection.
It's like hot chocolate with whipped
Mhm.
cream and
Mhm.
chocolate
Mhm.
sauce.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Minus the paper straw. Beautiful.
Minus the paper straw.
Yeah.
You saw a paper straw?
I can.
Oh, that thing over there. That's okay. I
Yes.
thought that was decor.
Nah.
Right.
Hashtag Team Soggy.
Oh my word. So who's this? They're sending us a picture. Listen, your engine light is on. That little squiggly thingy on the right-hand corner. If you sent us this picture, right? Your engine light is on. What's going on, brother?
Please stop at the nearest
Hey?
garage.
What? Yeah, that too. Your fuel is low. But thank you very much for listening. And I think the reason they sent it is to show us the 10 degrees on the screen.
Where
and
is
then
this?
and then this is Farooq. Farooq sends us this little kitty here. Durban sounds like this.
Never gets old.
Oh, poor Baba. Somebody put a blanket on that, Baba. Baba's probably a teenager by now. That's how long the video came out. Anyway, it's 19 minutes to 7.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
My name is Leah Ismail, and I only listen to The Breakfast Rush.
Own your crown this Women's Day, 9th August with Al-Ansar Foundation. An unforgettable day with the dynamic Abazakira Ansarmia, the multi-talented Rabia Carvalho, the energetic Fahima Asmal, and your favorite Radio Al-Ansar presenters. A crowned event awaits you. Tickets 250 Rand. Call outreach now. Dress up, show up. Own your crown this Women's Day, 9th August with Al-Ansar Foundation.
At Regent Business School, we bring together innovation, inclusivity, and excellence. Our globally recognized institution immerses you in a dynamic learning experience. Surrounded by academic experts and industry leaders, you'll be equipped with knowledge to transform your career and your life. Discover the affordable, accredited qualification that's right for you. Regent Business School. Surround yourself with success. Mid-year registrations are now open. Visit regent.ac.za today.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
کبھی دیوار ہلتی ہے کبھی در کانپ جاتا ہے علی کا نام سن کر کبھی خیبر کانپ جاتا ہے علی برگت 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 زمانے دے کوئی پیر دکھا مینوں علی گڑھ کا زمانے دے کوئی پیر دکھا مینوں علی باج محمد دا علی باج محمد دا کوئی ویر دکھا ویر دکھا ویر دکھا علی گڑھ کا زمانے دے کوئی پیر دکھا مینوں علی گڑھ کا زمانے دے کوئی پیر دکھا مینوں اونچی ذات علی دی ہے اونچی ذات علی دی ہے او کائنات علی دی علی 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 اونچی ذات علی دی ہے او کائنات علی دی ہے علی جتنی کسے دیوی علی جتنی کسے دیوی او جہانگیر بھی کام جہانگیر بھی کام جہانگیر بھی کام علی 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 گڑھ کا زمانے دے کوئی پیر دکھا مینوں کعبے وچ آوڑ ہے مسجد وچ جاوڑ ہے کعبے وچ آوڑ ہے مسجد وچ جاوڑ ہے علی ورگ کسے دیوی علی ورگ کسے دیوی او توقیر بھی کھا کیر بھی کھا کیر بھی کھا کوئی علی گڑھ کا زمانے دے کوئی پیر دکھا مینوں علی دلاں نوں توڑدا نہیں 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 علی دلاں نوں توڑدا نہیں علی خالی موڑدا نہیں 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 علی دلاں نوں توڑدا نہیں علی خالی موڑدا نہیں علی باج جگ اٹھے علی باج جگ اٹھے کوئی امیر بھی کھاوے امیر بھی کھاوے امیر بھی کھاوے علی 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 گڑھ زمانے دے کوئی پیر دکھا مینوں حاکم علی حاکم حاکم علی حاکم ہے شیر جلی حاکم ہے شیر جلی.
So, you know this young fella, right? This guy, he's called Ghulam Mustafa Qadri. He's got quite a few recordings in the system over here,
So incredible.
even more in the world.
Talented,
Yeah,
alhamdulillah.
yeah. So if you're looking for more of his recordings, then, I'd suggest go Google his name. It's Ghulam, Ghulam, Ghulam Mustafa Qadri. And you'll find a whole host, a whole catalog, if you will, full of recordings
I would say
under his name.
listen to us if you want to hear more of him.
This is true. This is true. This is true. You can do that as well because Brother Ali Basha is a huge fan.
Alhamdulillah. He's
Yeah.
pretty good as well, so I'm not surprised.
There you go. Hey, it's your breakfast rush on this Monday morning as you feel the chill here in Durban. Here are some of the stories that got our attention over the weekend. So if you just had a chilled weekend where you were not at all going in and checking out what was in the news feeds, we'll keep you updated. That's part of the mandate, not to, copy any other breakfast show that we don't listen to. You know who you are.
We'll do the time Nishal style, right?
I'm a-
12 minutes
I'm
to
a-
7.
I'm a digger, and I'm going to
KwaZulu-Natal.
be diggering.
KwaZulu-Natal Transport and Human Settlements MEC Subuniso Duma has vowed to take tough action against drunk and reckless drivers who flee accident scenes. This comes after a major crash on the R34 between Impangeni and Neshowe, where an allegedly heavily intoxicated taxi driver caused a collision and ran away. The minibus carrying family members traveling from Impangeni to Masangweni reportedly tried to overtake a Ford Ranger before clipping its rear and forcing both vehicles off the road and down an embankment.
Let's get out of South Africa with this news story. The leaders of Thailand and Cambodia are set to meet in Malaysia for talks aimed at resolving a deadly border disputes, even as both sides accuse one another of new artillery attacks in contested areas. Thai's acting prime minister will lead Bangkok's delegation today in the mediation effort. The talks are scheduled to begin at 3 p.m. their local time, and then Cambodia's prime minister is also expected to attend. Kuala Lumpur currently chairs the Association of Southeast Asian Nations regional bloc and has offered to mediate the crisis, which has left several soldiers dead in recent weeks.
And we will bring it back home where 2 people were shot dead in Protea Glen by a police captain amid a birthday celebration for the captain's girlfriend on Saturday night. Witnesses allegedly saw the officer pull out a gun and fatally shooting the female officer and her brother before turning the gun on himself. 3 others were injured during that incident.
Gee whiz.
It's frightening, hey?
It is scary, this world that we live in,
You
eh?
have to think, should I go out there, take my family out, spoil them a little bit, or just, I don't know, get a delivery in-house?
Too many people are doing that recently. You stay at home, you're not going anywhere. You got these little bikes coming over. Hopefully he doesn't get knocked on his way there, and delivering stuff, and you just stay home.
So
I'm one of those too many
a
people.
leaf out of Nishal's book
Yeah.
this weekend. I literally
Mhm.
went home on Friday and I left today.
It's like the best.
It was something that was, I think, very, very, very long overdue.
Yeah.
And, last week for me was a week of realigning to the normal calendar. Radio, school, madrasa. And it was just so relaxing. I'm ready for this week.
You're ready for this week?
I am. So thank you for that advice.
Oh, no, you're most welcome. You guys must try it as well, wherever you are, right? You're watching, whichever part of the world, KZN, Durban, wherever in the universe you're listening in right now, because it's in the airwaves,
Everywhere.
right? It's everywhere, wherever you are. Try it one day. You get home from work on a Friday, park the car, switch it off, lock it up, do whatever you need to do, and just don't leave the house, the yard, whatever, till Monday.
Alhamdulillah. It is like,
It's brilliant.
it's like a holiday
Mm-hmm.
at home.
In your favorite place. Talking about holidays and favorite places, this next story is not about it. The Auditor General raises concerns over governance failings in northern KZN's municipality. So the Auditor General of South Africa formally instructed KwaZulu-Natal Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, MEC, Reverend Thulasizwe Buthelezi, to intervene in a northern KwaZulu-Natal municipality citing serious governance and financial failings. So the embattled municipality has come under renewed pressure after Kochta confirmed that the MEC had received formal correspondence from the Auditor General requesting immediate intervention following that district municipality's continued failure to address material irregularities. So the Auditor General of South Africa's instruction is based on findings related to the municipality's long-standing implementation of a credit and debt collection policy. I don't think a single person living in that municipality complained. I don't think so.
Not at all.
Debt collection. Now they're going to be like, hey, no, it's fine. Leave him. Let him take his time on this one. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, sport news and all of that coming your way around about 7:30 this morning. Your main news bulletin with Tabila coming up at 7. But as you were talking about life,
Yes.
life in Mzansi, it is a survival sport.
True. Unfortunately.
Here. I'm sure other people in other countries thinking more or less the same thing, but here in Mzansi, it is a whole survival sport, from dodging load shedding to schedules, to watching petrol prices climb like they're training for a marathon, Baba.
All the time.
Now, one guy in Rustenburg took survival mode to the next level. There's this video that's doing its rounds, right? It shows this guy casually just taking his very luxurious vehicle, pulling into a petrol station and filling up, right? To the tune of like 2 grand.
What?
Yeah, probably didn't fill it up.
What vehicle is this?
No, they take a lot of petrol, these big ones. So anyway, he filled up to the tune of like 2,000 rand, right? And then just, he was gone. He drove off without paying, almost like he was like late for something.
I think I watched this video.
Do you know what I mean? Exactly. But the plot thickens. Just hang on for a second. Just as his vehicle just bolts off, the petrol attendant, right? My guy doesn't panic. He don't panic. He literally dives into the back of the bucky.
Goodness.
Right? Didn't chase. He just launched himself straight in. Now, we don't know what happened next because they kind of drove off, right?
Yeah.
So I want to find out. Let's chat about this one. Have you ever witnessed any petrol station drama? Like, are you check the bank balance twice before you go to the pump kind of person? Or maybe you are that petrol attendant just trying to survive in this economy. What are your thoughts? What do you do?
Frightening, hey.
I get scared to open up that app on the the banking app and just go
Yeah.
and nah. Like after the third. This is just bad news you don't understand. You
So
don't
I
understand.
do that because I use a specific account
Right.
when paying for fuel, purely because I want those extra points.
Mhm.
It adds up at the end of the day.
Mhm.
And yeah, but I honestly feel like perhaps they need to enforce some sort of new law where they charge us before they fill, purely to avoid incidents.
What do you mean
like
charge
this.
us before they?
So they fill the tank and then
Yeah.
we pay after.
Now.
So that's
Oh, you mean prepay?
Yes, yes. So if you're filling 200 rand, pay the 200 rand and then they fill the 200 rand. Because, I mean, look at this guy. He's
Like buying airtime.
He's jumping into the bucky.
Yeah.
Why is he doing that? Is it because it's going to come out of his pocket?
Yes, it would.
And look, what if they are armed? What are they going to do with this guy sitting at the back of their bucky?
Drop him off at the next bus stop, give him a 2 rand and chini brew makeup plan.
Or harm
Go
him?
back to work.
I don't know.
It's coming up for 7 a.m. in just a little bit. Got your main news bulletin on its way.
Brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
From South Africa to the world, it's your number one, The Breakfast Rush with Nishal Tharawan.
Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081 207 8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, your 24-hour dentist.
Get ready to elevate your fitness game at First Fitness in Durban's Berea. With a spacious free weight area, award-winning equipment, and exclusive ladies-only parking and training level, we've got everything you need to crush your goals. Hit the ground running on our outdoor track or unleash your inner warrior in our MMA and boxing dungeon. Plus, enjoy high security and ample parking. And don't forget to refuel at our Halal Coffee and Health restaurant for the best in coffees, smoothies, and healthy eats. Join us today and redefine your fitness journey. First Fitness, dare to be extraordinary.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما ابدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما ابدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم वो मोहम्मद फ़ाख़्र आलम हादिये कुल्लिन सुजा मोहम्मद फ़ाख़्र आलम हादिये कुल्लिन सुजा सरवरे कौनैन सुल्ताने अरब शाहे अजम सरवरे कौनैन सुल्ताने अरब शाहे अजम एक दिन जिब्रील से कहने लगे शाहे उमम एक दिन जिब्रील से कहने लगे शाहे उमम तुमने देखा है जहाँ बतलाओ तो कैसे हम तुमने देखा है जहाँ बतलाओ तो कैसे हम अर्ज की जिब्रील ने शाहिदी मोहतरम अर्ज की जिब्रील शाहिदी मोहतरम आपका कोई मुमासिल ये नहीं रब की कसम ना कोई आप जैसा था ना कोई आप जैसा है
It's another recording with a little one inside there, but it's Hafiz Tahir Qadri and a little one on this recording on the Qasida. It is your breakfast rush. Now, I just looked at the time and it's like 7, right? So on TikTok, there's this thing where regularly, and I've noticed other radio shows.
Okay.
Let me just clarify for a second.
I was waiting for this.
We are currently presenting a breakfast radio show.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of impossible for us to listen to another station's breakfast show because we're working at the same time. Right? So if you're sitting there on your high horse thinking, copy, go wash your mouth with Zamzam. Go for it. But we watch other shows like afternoon shows and things like that, right? Because we want to tell our colleagues how to copy that.
Okay.
Again, go wash with Zamzam. Anyway, here's the thing. There's a brother online now who says, Nish, you can talk to us during the ad breaks and the song breaks on TikTok.
Okay, you can.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because it's not connected in that way. This one here is connected only through the microphone. You're going to get the voice.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So these other oaks, what they do is they just put a phone on, go live on the phone. So you're listening to them via the phone's microphone.
And then you can text, etc.
And
But
you can
that also
talk and
affects
all
the
that.
quality.
Yeah, boy. So we're going for quality. That's what it is. Anyway, it's your breakfast rush. Let's get your mates. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so if you're sitting there thinking somebody went and grated my chops, they did. We'll sort that out a little bit later. But anyway.
The Breakfast Rush Main News Bulletin.
Breaking news at 7, police have arrested a Durban principal in connection with the murder of a closer relative. Good morning, I'm Tabila Duma. Police have arrested a Durban principal in connection with the murder of a closer relative on a Sunday morning in September 2022, a woman was found dead with stab wounds and a cut to her throat on the lawn outside of her Melbourne home. Despite indications to the contrary, it was treated as a self-inflicted death at the time and no one was arrested. She had lived with her husband and a teenage son. Unhappy with the way that the case was handled, her loved ones escalated the matter to the police management and other entities. The case was reassigned to a police task team in KwaZulu-Natal, which has subsequently discovered that it was a murder. After detailed investigations, the suspect, who is employed at a primary school in a North Durban township, was found hiding out in Ilovo during the early hours of yesterday. A provincial police spokesperson said that they are yet to give a comment on the case, saying that the details were sensitive. A Mozambican national fled with approximately 100,000 rands worth of valuables from her employer's residence in Miransa in Richards Bay. She was employed as a live-in domestic worker in March this year. On Wednesday, at approximately 7:45 a.m., she was captured on CCTV leaving her employer's residence with two larger suitcases. The homeowners were at work at the time of the incident. Upon their return, they discovered a laptop, cell phones, watches, designer bags, tackies, and two suitcases were missing. Her employer cannot confirm if Ivina was legally in South Africa. She did not produce any documentation when she was employed. A criminal case has now been registered at the Richards Bay SAPS. In more local news, the three men believed to be behind a violent poaching incident at a KwaZulu-Natal game reserve have been arrested and found in possession of two unlicensed rifles and a rhino horn. Police in KwaZulu-Natal, working alongside private security companies, apprehended the suspects, aged between 34 and 50, in Paul Petersburg on Saturday, following an intensive manhunt. According to a statement from the Office of the Provincial Commissioner of the South African Police Service in KwaZulu-Natal, the suspects entered a game reserve in the early hours of Friday, wearing face-concealing masks. They accosted and tied up two security guards, robbing them of an R5 assault rifle, a shotgun, and cell phones. Police responded swiftly to the alert but found that the suspects had already fled. Officers and private security personnel spent the day combing the area with assistance from community members. The suspects were eventually found hiding in the bush and were arrested. In national news, the trade union Solidarity has criticized the low-cost carrier Fly SA fare, accusing the airline of not fully committing to resolving key concerns raised by striking pilots. Negotiations between the two parties resumed earlier last week under the supervision of the Commission of Conciliation, Mediation and Arbitration, as efforts continue to find an amicable agreement. While salary increases are among the demands, Solidarity said that the core issue is the airline's roster system, which the union claims leaves pilots without a sufficient rest between the flights. The standoff led to a strike and a lockout that began on Monday, disrupting operations at one of South Africa's busiest airlines. Gauteng police have opened two murder dockets following a tragic shooting incident involving one of their own. The police captain from Hillbrow Police Station allegedly shot and killed his girlfriend and her brother during her birthday celebration in Soweto on Saturday. 3 others were wounded in the crossfire before the captain turned the gun on himself. SAPS spokesperson Colonel Dimakazo Nebuluhui said members of the community witnessed the harrowing events. And finally, Jordanian and Emirati planes dropped food into Gaza yesterday as Israel began a limited tactical pause in military operations to allow the UN and aid agencies to tackle a deepening hunger crisis. The Israeli military said that it had also begun airdropping food in the Palestinian territory, making one drop of 7 pallets, while Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu rejected what he characterized as UN lies that his government was to blame for the dire humanitarian situation. The army also dismissed allegations that it had been using starvation as a weapon, saying that it had coordinated with the UN and international agencies to increase the scale of humanitarian aid entering the Gaza Strip. Meanwhile, UN Emergency Relief Coordinator Tom Fletcher welcomed the tactical pauses, saying that he was in contact with their teams on the ground who will be doing all they can to reach as many starving people as they can. But the UN's World Food Programme said a third of the population of Gaza had not eaten for days, and 470,000 people were enduring famine-like conditions that were already leading to deaths. Now taking a look at the news in Pietermaritzburg on 105.6 FM. The case involving the death of a 30-year-old Lance Cole from Northdale has been transferred to the Pietermaritzburg Regional Court for an inquest to determine whether the accused is mentally fit to stand trial. Cole was assaulted outside his home following an argument over the theft of a dog in June last year. Sianda Duncan Hlela, who is accused of assaulting and murdering Cole, appeared briefly in court, where it was confirmed that he had previously been declared mentally unfit. As a result, standard criminal proceedings were halted, pending the outcome of the inquest into his current mental condition. According to court officials, the regional court will now be tasked with assessing updated medical evaluations to determine whether Hlela is in a state to understand the charges and participate meaningfully in the legal proceedings. His next court appearance is scheduled for the 4th of August. And finally, according to Mgungundlovu SAPS spokesperson Sergeant Sfiso Gwala, crimes involving firearms have decreased in the Plessis Layer policing precinct over the past financial year, although they remain a serious concern. Gwala has urged firearm owners to report lost or stolen guns so that the serial numbers can be flagged in the police system. Gwala added that criminals often disarm security guards during cash-in-transit robberies. He also appealed to families to declare firearms belonging to deceased relatives. That's it for news in Pietermaritzburg on 105.6 FM. Taking a look at financial indicators. The rand to the US dollar is trading at 17 rands and 76 cents, to the euro at 20 rands and 87 cents, to the pound at 23 rands and 84 cents. The Saudi riyal is at 4 rands and 73 cents. Gold is trading at $3,330 and 54 cents an ounce, while Brent crude oil is trading at $67 and 63 cents a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with your headlines at 7:30 for Red Islands High News. I'm at Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabile Duma. Now, whilst we're getting your traffic ready, I'm going to remind you that a little bit earlier this morning, Superintendent Raouf says that this morning's anagram is going to be in the beautiful Gujarati language. I'm not sure if he's going to follow through on that one there. But if he is, I hope you've got it ready, right? Your tablet, your phone, your old school pen and paper, whatever it is to take down those letters for the anagram.
And all I'm going to do is advocate that you please do it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't know, let's learn together. Let's not just copy and paste, please.
Absolutely not. No copy pasting, no ChatGPT, don't Googling.
Absolutely not. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us all. You've got a brain, you've got a heart, you've got everything in you to try and figure it out. And even if you don't, we'll learn from each other.
What we don't have are those letters. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that he's not involved in like some high-speed chase somewhere where you can't take the
Inshallah.
call right now, because it's happened previously.
And I'm hoping that it's
Yeah.
a short Gujarati word.
Exactly. Assalamu alaikum, brother Wahab on TikTok. Ruwaida sending her salams to everybody listening in now as well. I was looking at the updates coming through from Palestine.
Mhm.
And we'll talk about that in a little bit from now, because right now we got to go here.
This traffic update is brought to you by Audi Centre Newcastle, a member of the Docrat Group.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. Let's start off on the M7 eastbound. We have a stationary vehicle on the left-hand lane as you come past Balbo Road Bridge. So the left lane's obstructed. There will be delays. Now, lots of hikers standing on the NC at the moment, outgoing. Civilians, pedestrians, please don't stop and give them a lift. The authorities are busy chasing them off the freeway. They should not be on the freeway. Pedestrians, they shouldn't be on the freeway. Period. Finish. So don't stop and give them a lift if you want to, please. Accident on the N2 northbound, just as you come from the ramp, or just before the ramp from the M19. Happened a couple of minutes ago. So we moved to the side. There is some delays in the vicinity and some debris as well. Just be aware of that. Stationary vehicle on the N2 southbound. That one we spoke about earlier on is still there. Just before the interchange. Just before the interchange, yes, on the left-hand side. So just be aware of that. Accident on the N2 northbound as you take the M19 ramp. It's on the right-hand lane. As the one we spoke about, it's been moved to the side, so just be aware that one's not causing any obstruction. The N3 coming Durban is quite congested between the M13 and Spaghetti Junction because of the roadworks taking place. The N2 northbound as well, very congested conditions between the M7 and Spaghetti The N2 southbound between the N19 and Spaghetti also very congested due to the roadworks taking place. Now, the N2 northbound, because of the accident, is also backing up. So just allow for extra traveling time there. Please, the M41, slow moving as you're coming around the Hairpin Bend onto the M4. So just allow for some extra traveling time there, please. That's your second update.
Okay, everybody's waiting for those letters for the anagram. Now, earlier you mentioned it's going to be in the Gujarati language. Are we sticking with it?
Quite an interesting one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send you the anagram. So I'm going to give you the letters now. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The first letter is H.
H for hotel.
A for alpha.
A for alpha.
A for alpha.
Another A for alpha.
U for uniform.
U for uniform.
S for Sierra.
S for Sarwan.
R for Romeo.
R. Okay.
P for Papa.
P for Papa.
I for India.
Mm-hmm. I for India.
And M for Mike.
M for Mike. So let me recap and you tell me if I've got the letters correct. H, A, U, S, R, P, I, M.
Correct.
In what language are we looking for again?
This is in Gujarati.
Ooh. Let's see. Gujarati speaking.
It's an interesting word.
Yeah.
I can give you a clue if you want.
Yes,
we need the clue.
please.
Give us the clue. Give.
Okay, people just came back. They travel for Hajj.
Mm-hmm.
That's a clue.
That's the clue?
Yeah.
Okay.
People went for Hajj and they came back. And that's
Listen to the word. Listen to the word.
Yeah.
Listen to the word. People just travel for Hajj.
People travel for Hajj.
So.
I got it.
Really?
I think so, and I don't even speak Gujarati.
And you don't speak.
I think
Okay.
so. Let's see.
So this is one of the more difficult one. Thank you very much, Mr. For this. I've put it up.
If people heard my clue,
That's the answer.
the words were in the clue.
But here's the thing. Normally, when we're doing the anagram, I'll look at WhatsApp on my left shoulder, and answers are already coming through. This morning, not a single one.
It's coming.
Not a single answer's come through this morning.
So then maybe mine
So if
is
you are
wrong.
traveling on the road this morning, just make sure you travel safely.
Yeah.
Seatbelt on.
Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. We'll catch up with you around about 7:30.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
HAAUSRPIM. Those are the letters for your anagram this morning. It is in the Gujarati language. So if you're Gujarati speaking, might be a little bit easier for you. For the rest of us, we'll have to think about it, whether you spoke and you said that word once upon a time to us. Naz apparently has got it.
Yeah, but I'm doubting myself now. Anyways, Colonel Raouf said the clue was that people have returned from Hajj. Am I correct?
They've returned
Okay.
from Hajj.
Yeah, I think that's a giveaway.
You think so?
Even for us that don't know the language.
Work it out if you can.
This traffic update is brought to you by Audi Centre Newcastle, a member of the Docrat Group. Discover luxury, elegance, and sophistication in a brand new Audi. Get hyped to explore the city and rule the road with Audi Centre Newcastle. Contact us today on 034 370 8700 to get a quote. We don't only deliver nationwide, but right to your door. Audi Centre Newcastle, a member of the Docrat Group.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil Pure Sunflower Cooking Oil, Made from only the finest sunflower seeds, it's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
Gaza needs your support more than ever. Homes have been shattered and families have lost everything. With your support, our teams are delivering clean water tankers, feeding the hungry, and assisting orphans who have no one left. Let us give Gaza whatever help we can. African Muslims Agency, empowering, educating, inspiring.
Durban, get ready for the event of the season. The Sultan Bahu Family Fete is happening from August 7th through 10th from 10 a.m. to midnight. Experience a whirlwind of fun, thrilling rides at the Grand Fun Fair, side-splitting comedy, captivating Qawwali, delicious food from diverse vendors, incredible shopping finds, and awesome giveaways. This isn't just fun, it's healing hearts. Don't miss the Sultan Bahu Family Fete, where joy meets generosity. For inquiries, call Tasneem on 081 836 2888. The Sultan Bahu Family Fete, a fate with purpose. Sultan Bahu is a registered NPO and PBO.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Naz, you got to read Nasiha's answer. You have to read it. Please.
Assalamu alaikum. Trust you are all well. Mubarak for a new day. The answer is Shari Puma.
Shari Puma. That's the answer that Nasiha sent through. So what we did was, because it's incorrect, we were like, okay, before we read this thing on air, we're going to make sure we're not swearing in some funny language.
Yes.
So you put it
Had
into
to be
Google,
safe.
Google language search, mind you.
I did.
And it
And
says,
it says a misspelling or a combination of letters that doesn't form a recognized word.
you just made up your own word.
And then it said this
Well done.
possible is related to a puma. Perhaps a misremembered or misheard term.
Puma, like the shoe, the talk bag, the cat.
All of it.
Which one? But valiant effort, Nasiha. Thank you very much for trying. You guys keep trying because it's interesting. Where you take it and you make it another language, because the English ones were getting too easy for you guys, the anagrams. So HAAUSRPIM. HAAUSRPIM. Those are the letters for this morning's anagram. And the clue is, firstly, is Gujarati. It's a Gujarati word. And the clue was?
The clue was
People who've traveled for Hajj
and have returned.
and returned.
And be like Nasiha.
Mhm.
Use what is in you.
Yeah.
That's what makes it fun.
To add. So here's the thing. Earlier this morning, we said that we had scheduled a discussion this morning with Mr. Vincent Ngubane, the director of the Disaster Management Directorate at the eThekwini municipality. Because 3 years after the devastating floods of April 2022, the eThekwini municipality says it's not just rebuilding, it's reimagining the future. So roads, bridges, stormwater systems that once buckled under pressure are being redesigned with climate resilience in mind, from the M4 and M19 corridors to vital community canals and bridges. The municipality says it's adopting a build back better approach that prioritizes sustainability, community preparedness, and other smart disaster planning. So we found him the first time. We found him the second time. We found him the third time. And the third time he says, I sir can't do it.
Oh no.
Sir can't do it. Now how's that? For somebody accepting an interview, because this is how it works. We don't just phone these folks willy-nilly, you know what I mean? There's some planning that goes in between here. Same like other stations.
Of course.
You know what I mean? We copy that part. We plan ahead. So somebody decided, yes, Monday, 7:15, we on. And then him on the morning is like, no, can't do it.
Maybe there was a rough weekend that we don't know about. But nonetheless, whilst all of that is
Sorry.
happening,
This whole thing went through. As soon as she said this whole thing went, it's a rough exit.
trust Nishal. Whilst all of that is happening, there are a lot of people on the ground within that 3 years who have taken the initiative to try and make differences within communities. And it hasn't even been their responsibility. So Allah reward them.
So Abdullah sends a message sending his salams and he says, can Inspector Rauf, it's the second time an accident nearly happened. Tollgate Bridge N3 eastbound at Tollgate Bridge intersection at the robots. People shoot the red robot without consideration. Metro needs to be there in the mornings. Abdullah, we're going to forward your message to him and inshallah he can make some difference there. So now, because the director, and let's just recap his name, Director Vincent Ngubane, the Director of Disaster Management Directorate at eThekwini Municipality, has somehow on a Monday morning, without explanation, just like, can't do the interview. Let's focus our attention on another piece of the planet that requires everybody's attention every single day. Let's go from Durban to Gaza really quickly and recap what's been going on in Gaza over the last little while. So Al Jazeera is reporting Israel has continued to bomb Gaza despite implementing humanitarian pauses in certain areas. On Sunday alone, Israeli forces killed 63 Palestinians, including 34 aid seekers. And while some aid did trickle in, it's not enough to stem the starvation crisis gripping the enclave. So from 12 minutes ago, an update that came through was that reporters were getting information that Israeli forces have opened fire 12 minutes ago. Opened fire on Palestinians waiting for food aid near the Netzarim corridor in northern Gaza. There were several casualties. That was about 12 minutes ago, where reporters are saying, we'll bring you more information soon, hopefully. I can't even say good news because there's no good news.
Absolutely.
There's no good news. I can't even say that. But here's something that's, positive, I think, positive coming out of the region, but from another region on the opposite side of the planet. You've got Australian legislature urging their government to recognize Palestinian statehood. So Ed Husic, a federal member of parliament from the governing Labour Party, has urged the Australian government to recognize the state of Palestine. Right. So Husic hailed France's plan to recognize Palestinian statehood and wrote the following words: "This is the moment for our nation to take a similar stand. The fact that only over the weekend the Netanyahu government is allowing minimal aid into the territory demonstrates that the actions of the French government mattered. They made a difference." So lawmakers in Australia now urging their prime minister to do it.
Inshallah.
And recognize the
Hopefully.
statehood.
And while all of that is happening, we see people in Egypt, etc., that are besides themselves because they know what's happening on the other side and there's nothing they can do. I'm not sure if you watch those trending videos where people have taken bottles and they've put various types of grain in it, hoping in some way or the other, there is that 1% chance that
Somebody
it
might get a
may
hands
just
on it.
reach the other side.
Yeah, just
So
throw-
they've
throw
made
as
their
hard as
du'as and they've thrown it in.
Yeah.
What else do they do?
It is your breakfast rush now as we get up to 27 minutes after 7 this morning, TBR. Just relaxing on a Monday, getting you through it. Thank you very much to everybody who's just chilling out now on social media and watching the program and listening in as it goes. Brother Wahab sending his salams as well. Nobody, up until now, nobody's gotten the correct answer for this morning's.
I would advise that you try and focus on Colonel Rauf's clue because that's the only way I was able to figure it out.
She worked it out.
Traveling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Traveling? Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear? She's like, no,
That's
I
not
gave it
supposed to
away.
come out.
You're not supposed to.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, just slams
I'm really
Nishal.
sorry.
We put a mic off so she can stay sorry on her own over there, right? So wishing my niece Sajida in Newcastle a very happy birthday today. May Allah bless and protect her. And always, I mean, it comes from your aunt Rashida out in Savannah Park. And just as Nazmira hits a slip, the answer comes through. Correct answer. The yes, somebody, Amina.
And this
Amina's got it
person
correct.
sent the answer before I said anything. Just so I can make myself
You
feel
want to make
better.
yourself feel better. Abdullah says certain world, not all, certain world leaders are not human beings. You know, they demonstrate that what you're saying is not all, some. Demonstrate that what you're saying is true.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Big city, it's a big city. Winners wake up with the Breakfast Rush.
Krugerrands are a timeless investment. Every day, thousands trust Issa Bullion to buy, store, and sell them effortlessly. With 16 years of global expertise, we make gold trading simple. Trade 24/5 from anywhere on our user-friendly platform, a first for South Africa. Each Krugerrand is fully insured and stored in high-security vaults. Enjoy competitive pricing and guaranteed buyback. Issa Bullion, built on trust, driven by expertise, focused on your future. Visit isabullion.co.za today.
I used to keep it in a box, in a mall, with pretend security and humans watching my every move. Then I found Capital Vaults. Now it's stored in a real vault with discreet access. No human contact, no risk. I trust it more than my bank. If what you own matters, protect it like it does. Capital Vaults. Safer, smarter, uncompromising.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Sandton 2.0.
So last week we'd given away what I think was the last prize for the month of July, and I'm not lying, from our set of Vodacom stores because it kind of ended on Friday.
And I think we ended
4
it
weeks, 4 prizes.
with the best prize.
Yeah, it
The
was amazing.
Air fryer.
So Naz, recap all the prizes that we've done, because sometimes when I think about, I can't believe we've actually done. We did 4 tablets in
Yeah.
June, 1 laptop in June.
And then we did the smart air fryer.
Mhm.
We did the smart rice cooker, which is
Mhm.
also able to prepare other dishes. What am I forgetting? The heater, the
heater.
smart heater.
Yes. You can tell this heater, hey, listen, I'm on my way home, heat up the house, and it's going to do it for you.
And at exactly what temperature? Oh, the kettle.
And that kettle, hey?
It will keep your water ready at your specific request
Yeah.
for that tea or
Yeah.
hot chocolate.
So then we did the air fryer from our set of Vodacom stores.
Yeah.
Now all of those fantastic smart devices are available at our set of Vodacom stores. So go for it. And I love this comment. I love this comment. The gatekeeper sends this comment. He says, yeah, and you guys still can't cook.
Ah, that's not true.
I can. I choose not to. Like, I'm a non-cooker. Seriously. You can
But I
call me-
promise
you
you,
can call me that.
if we bring
Yeah.
that smart air fryer into
Mm.
the studio, just saying.
Yeah, I can make eggs.
he would be able to make some chicken pops.
Yeah, because that's what we learn. But listen, here's the thing from our set of Vodacom stores, right? Talking about making your home that smart home, talking about getting all those fancy devices that you could use in your home. What about play? Because playing is important.
Of course.
You know, you work really hard, so you must spoil yourself every now and then
It's
so you can play.
therapeutic as well.
Very much so. So Xiaomi has got this great, absolutely great electric scooter 4 Lite 2 second generation. Right?
Okay.
So electric scooter 4, it's the Lite version. It's second generation. And the one that I'm looking at on their Instagram at the moment is the one that's in black. Right, so how's this? It can go up to 25 kilometers per hour.
Ooh, okay.
Which, when you're standing on something, is pretty fast,
Mm.
right? You're standing on it. So it's a scooter, 25-kilometer travel range. So I could probably use this and come to work every day. Seriously.
You could.
Yeah, like charge it in my office and just usually go back home.
Put on a reflector jacket and
You
you're
know?
good to go.
Dual front and back braking system, 300-watt maximum power, 3 speed levels, smart connectivity, full battery protection features, foldable design for easy storage, climbing angle like 15 degrees, so you could do a small little hill. You
Mhm.
could quite possibly do
Mhm.
that. It's maximum load 100 kgs. Yes, I made it. I can use it. Maximum load 100 kgs.
I
I
think
can
we can
do it.
put someone else there also.
You know, yeah, somebody behind me, or like, you know, some small person. Xiaomi electric scooter 4 Lite, second generation. If you want to play, if you want to have something that you could go up another promenade here in Durban, up to the Umhlanga Lighthouse. Why not? Absolutely gorgeous scenery. 9,719 Rand. It's on sale at the moment. It is. But listen, while you're there, and you might need this one here, the Samsung Type-C travel adapter, 45 watt. When you're getting that Samsung Flip or Fold 7, right, you might want to get this one here as well. It's a wall charger, not only quickly powers and fast charges your devices, but plays well with other models as well. So 1.8 meter Type-C to Type-C cable included, which is fantastic, yeah. 799 Rand at our set of Vodacom stores. You can head in there right now. Well, no. Give them an hour and a half and the doors will be open.
This feature on the Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0, Vodacom shop. For smartphones, laptops, routers, asset insurance, gaming, IoT, payment platforms, and the latest gadgets to always keeping you in the forefront of innovation and technology. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection. Plug and play home internet to fully installed fiber. Our infrastructure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Vodacom shop at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Westwood Mall, The Bluff, The Workshop Durban, Umlazi Megacity, Bridge City Kwamashu, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Making news at the bottom of the hour, striking pilots at Fly SA yesterday voted to reject a new wage and conditions of service offer that the company made on Saturday, with Union Solidarity saying that their core grievances have not been addressed. Suspended Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, who is currently on leave of absence, has informed the Constitutional Court that KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi caught him off guard by publicly alleging that he was involved in protecting criminal syndicates. And finally, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said yesterday that the U.S. deadline of 1st of August for imposing tariffs on its trading partners is firm and there will be no extensions. That's it for now. For Red Island Sound News, I'm Tabila Duma.
This traffic update is brought to you by Newcastle Volkswagen, a member of the Dockrad Group.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
So now, before we speak to Superintendent Rauf, I must like reiterate, do it again, like repeat it again. Those letters for the Gujarati word that completely and utterly stumped almost everybody, because we did get one correct.
2.
Okay, Naz did it as well, right? And even the slip of the tongue, where she gave you like the clue, even that didn't help a lot of people. But here's the letters, right? Hey, no, man. Who's this gatekeeper that's like commenting on TikTok? Send me your actual name. I don't like pseudonyms. Unless you're like an author, then yeah, go for it. So anyway, those letters again: HAAUSRPIM. So HAAUSRPIM. Those were the letters. And then Naz, what was the clue?
The clue was returning from Hajj. So you have been for Hajj and you have returned back home.
Mhm. That was the clue.
That was the clue.
So she worked it out without any story. Superintendent Rauf, assalamu alaikum.
I was just about to phone you. There's something wrong with your lines here.
Yeah, so I've just literally seen the information come through from our technical buddy here. Brother Azam says the phone's not responding. So that's the reason why I'm calling you my cell phone. Anyway, let's get through your traffic report.
Okay, the stationary vehicle we spoke about in the N2 is not clear. That's moved off. The traffic is flowing out quite nicely today. Into northbound, just off the Ingleton Highway, left-hand lane's obstructed. You got a vehicle broken down, but just allowed for some extra traveling time. Accident on the N2 southbound just after. Okay, now this is on the N3 southbound. So southbound, we're coming towards Durban. As you come from Sanctuary Road, left-hand lane's obstructed. Now this is in Peter Maritzburg. Coming down Town Hill. If I'm not mistaken, Sanctuary Road is as you're coming down Town Hill. That's where the accident is. A very treacherous part of the road, that Town Hill. So just if you are coming down from Hilton, slow down, please. But traffic is going to be slowing down as you're coming down towards Peter Brown Sanctuary Road. Just be aware of that. And the accident on the N2 northbound is just before the ramp of the M19. That one is clear, so traffic is flowing quite nicely at the moment. The N2 is still a bit congested as you're approaching Spaghetti on the north and southbound. The N3 as well, a bit congested as you approach the Spaghetti Junction from about the M13 Paradise Valley eastbound. But just allow for some extra traffic. Now, Victoria Embankment, remember that middle lane has been taken away for those sewer lines to be cleaned up. Been going on now for a couple of months. So the middle lane is taken away between Field and Gardner. Only the left and right lane is available for you to run. So traffic is backing up on Victoria Embankment as well. That's your final update.
You're okay there, Sup?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Naz, what do you say? What do you say when somebody sneezes?
Alhamdulillah.
Can you say it twice?
He would say Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. Oh, because it sounded like you sneezed like twice, right?
I tried not to make noise.
I know.
Alhamdulillah for that.
All right. This morning's word, those 9 letters, the Gujarati word, had a lot of people thinking very, very hard. There were quite a few incorrect answers. However, we've received 2 WhatsApp messages with correct answers. What is the answer, Superintendent Rauf?
So the answer is very close to the Urdu word.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just the one letter changes in the Gujarati word.
Right.
So Musafri is in Gujarati. Musafir is in Urdu. So that's a traveler. Musafir, Musafri.
And I think in Arabic as well, Sup. Musafir translates to traveler.
Correct.
There you go. Thank you very much, Superintendent.
Musafir.
Jazakallah khair. Tomorrow, shall we do something in
Chinese?
No, this was, a little bit of a difficult one.
Yeah.
That one will probably be much, obviously, worse.
Yeah.
Maybe do Arabic. We haven't done Arabic.
There's an Arabic. Yeah, that's an idea. Do an Arabic word. Why not?
And interesting that you chose this word in the month of Safar.
Brother Muhammad
I chose it because you must travel in the month of Safar. So that's why I chose the word Musafir.
There you go.
So we can say that you and Nish have ticked that off your list already.
Yeah, bucket list. Anyway, message coming through from Sham says N2 North near NPC, traffic's moving extremely slowly. He's asking why.
That's because of the construction work at the Spaghetti Junction, Sham. Traffic builds up continuously on the N2, especially on a Monday morning. Traffic's really slow moving. An extra lane has been taken on the N2 near Kestable, but that's now been brought down to 3 lanes only.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Superintendent Rauf, for this morning's entertainment. We'll catch up with you tomorrow morning, inshallah.
Inshallah. What language reading tomorrow? Arabic.
Yes,
Let's do Arabic tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.
Ameen.
So, traffic on the show proudly brought to you by VW Newcastle.
This traffic update is brought to you by Newcastle Volkswagen, a member of the Dockrad Group. Get ready to experience true adventure and adrenaline with Newcastle Volkswagen. With sleek designed vehicles that are sure to grant you luxury without compromising comfort. Contact us today on 034 328 3601 to get a quote for your brand new Volkswagen. We don't only deliver nationwide, but right to your door. Volkswagen Newcastle, a member of the Dockrad Group.
The Breakfast Rush Sport Update with Buddy Governor.
Time to go check out what happened on the sporting fields of the world. Buddy Governor, Assalamu alaikum. Monday, Mubarak and welcome.
Good morning and walaikum salam to you all, guys.
How are you doing this morning?
Yeah, not too bad. Freezing last night, wasn't it?
It was. It bit a little bit, but we survived. What's happening in your report today?
Yeah, well, let's move straight into Formula One. Oscar Piastri led Lando Norris in a McLaren 1-2 finish to win the wet Belgium Grand Prix. Ferrari's Charles Leclerc in third position. Piastri got his sixth win of the season and extends his championship lead over teammate Lando Norris to 16 points. Tour de France, Tadej Pogačar, he won back-to-back cycling titles and a fourth overall Grand Tour. He's really proving to be one of the greats in the cycling world. Cricket, the fourth test between England and India in Manchester was declared a draw, with the host England leading the five-match series at 2-1. Well, last night in the UEFA Women's Euro, England ladies won back-to-back titles after beating world champion Spain 3-1 on penalties after a 0-0 draw in regulation time. Well, yesterday in one of the preseason football matches, Martin Odegaard scored a late penalty for Arsenal as they beat Newcastle United 3-2 in their Asian tour. The English Premier League will kick off in about 2 to 3 weeks' time, so I'm sure everybody's looking forward to that. We'll leave it there for this Monday morning and looking forward, inshallah, to pick it up again on Wednesday, inshallah.
Looking forward to it, buddy. Thank you so very much, and we'll chat with you again Wednesday morning, inshallah.
I mean, you guys take care. Assalamu alaikum to you, Nazmira, and the TBL team.
Wa alaikum salam.
Time right now, 7:45. Almost time for us to go, but I want to play one more recording in between.
Please do.
Okay, we'll go after that.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
TBR. Come get our butcher's best for less at Checkers Foods Kawi Park. Enjoy certified halal butchery products like bulk lamb bride chops for just $159.99 per kg. Lamb curry pieces just $99.99 per kg. Steakhouse classic ribeye on the bone for just $169.99 per kilo. Tenderized beef steak for just $119.99 per kg. And beef bangers just $89.99 per kilo. Deals valid until Sunday, August 3rd. Only at Checkers Foods Kawi Park. Now certified by the NIHT, the National Independent Halal Trust, across our butchery, bakery, and deli.
At Regent Business School, we bring together innovation, inclusivity, and excellence. Our globally recognized institution immerses you in a dynamic learning experience. Surrounded by academic experts and industry leaders, you'll be equipped with knowledge to transform your career and your life. Discover the affordable, accredited qualification that's right for you. Regent Business School. Surround yourself with success. Mid-year registrations are now open. Visit regent.ac.za today.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
जा रे जा उम्र के दुश्मन जा रे जा रे जा रे जा रे जा उमर के बागी पे होंगे नाराजी वो चाहे नबी हो या फिर मौला अली जा रे जा उमर के दुश्मन जा रे जा रे जा रे जा रे जा की दस्तार है उमर उमर मेरी सारी बहार है उमर उमर मेरा चैन करार है उमर उमर इज्जत है वकार है उमर उमर मेरा चैन करार है उमर उमर इज्जत है वकार है उमर उमर मेरे दिल की तार है उमर उमर मोमिन का प्यार है उमर 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 मस्त कलंदर उमर उमर दम मस्त कलंदर उमर दम मस्त कलंदर उमर उमर दम मस्त कलंदर उमर उमर मेरे दिल के अंदर उमर उमर मेरे दिल के अंदर उमर मेरे दिल के अंदर उमर उमर मेरे दिल के अंदर उमर मासूम नबी ने हाथ उठाए उमर के रुतबे यूं समझाए अब है जरूरी या मेरे अल्लाह लश्कर में अब एक उमर भी आए लश्कर में अब एक उमर भी आए फिर रब भिजवा दे उमर उमर काबा खुलवा दे उमर उमर फिर रब भिजवा दे उमर उमर काबा खुलवा दे उमर उमर आली किरदार है उमर उमर मोमिन का प्यार है उमर 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 मस्त कलंदर उमर उमर दम मस्त कलंदर उमर दम मस्त कलंदर उमर उमर दम मस्त कलंदर उमर जा रे जा उमर के दुश्मन जा रे जा रे जा रे जा रे जा दिल के अंदर उमर उमर तो सच्चा गुलाम नबी है मोहर हुसैन दलील बड़ी है मौला हसन पे बेटे को न तरजीह देकर सुलझा दी कड़ी है देकर सुलझा दी कड़ी है हर चाहत पर है उमर उमर सारी आल का दिल पर उमर उमर हर चाहत पर है उमर उमर सारी आल का दिल पर उमर उमर मौला अली का यार है उमर उमर मोमिन का प्यार है उमर 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 मस्त कलंदर उमर उमर दम मस्त कलंदर उमर दम मस्त कलंदर उमर उमर दम मस्त कलंदर उमर जा रे जा उमर के दुश्मन जा रे जा रे जा रे जा रे जा दिल के अंदर उमर मोमिन की है ये खास निशानी उमर को बोले दिल का जानी जो फितरत में शैतान होगा
Do you remember, like earlier on in the program, I said to you, go and check out Ghulam Mustafa Qadri?
You did.
This is another recording of his.
See, so I was right.
Yeah.
Listen to the show and you will hear
There
the
you
beauty of his voice. Inshallah, it will captivate your hearts as it does ours.
Lovely recording from a young artist who is very talented, as you hear, and has got a huge fan in our slotting department.
And in your studio.
Definitely. So almost time for us to up and get out of here, but we gotta go only after reading your messages, right? So Brian Abraham, Salamu Alaikum, and a happy Monday to you. As well, brother Altaf, who sent a message very early this morning. Anissa in Peter Maritzburg, who's probably in a classroom already. And her message, Fahim Muhammad, Assalamu Alaikum, and thank you for putting on Radio Al Ansar even when it says 8 degrees on your dashboard.
I hope that the
Hey, we
heater is
warmed you up.
on as well, inshallah.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
8 degrees.
Yeah.
Yo, I would need some gloves to be there.
Yeah. Salams, Nishal, your hooter's not working. I hooted for you, but you never reply.
Reply now.
Toot, toot. There you go. Ismail. Ismail is like the third person in recent days to say to me that I hooted for you and you like didn't reply.
I'm a little bit worried.
Listen, we in Durban. When I hear a hooter, I'm thinking it's a taxi calling a customer.
Okay, so you did hear it. No, that's
I
okay.
hear hooters all the
Nah,
time.
it's fine.
Right? Seriously.
As long as he heard it, there's no serious issue we have to worry
Every
about.
10 seconds, it's almost like you drive in India. Seriously. And
Really,
all
you
it
have
is
to
to
carry
me
headphones.
is that guy's hooting because he wants, a passenger. He wants the passengers to know he's coming nearby. So Marv, maybe do it melodically, but not like musically, melodically. Because musically might
Do a demonstration for us, please.
I'm not going to do that for you. Farooq Khan, Assalamu alaikum once again. Fazila Kaji, thank you for listening in. Sarah Bibi Mustafa Parag, sending through all of her messages this morning. Hope you're having yourself an absolutely amazing, amazing morning. Razia Gada says, Mashallah, recording Hafiz Shahid Mia.
Vah, vah, bahut khoob, subhanallah. And he also says, brrr, but inshallah, that recording has warmed you up.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. Please wish my daughter Sajida a very blessed birthday for today. Also, thank her for being the amazing, caring young woman she is. Always stay blessed from Mum Hasina and brother Shahid. She also adds, awesome, Nathan, awesome show.
I hope you were, you're also enjoying it. Now, this message here is specifically for Buddy and the sports news, right? So if you're not somebody that follows sport, listen into the program and we'll keep you updated as we get through the week. So Brother Faisal Sahib says, Salam's Buddy, the Proteas threw a winning match away. Gone.
Very sad.
And then he says Manchester United played West Ham and won 2-1.
That makes us happier.
Dude, I didn't even know there was a match on.
What?
I just found out now and it's over. And they won.
So good news for you too.
Yeah, I said they, not we.
Terrible. Loyalty should always be there.
No. Loyalty is that I do support the team. I do. But they haven't played football in years. I have no idea what it is you call them playing. Seriously.
Be grateful. Things are
that they're still there.
Look, 2 is better than 1.
Thought
Anyway, for the day.
Yeah.
The world is 3 days. As for yesterday, it has vanished along with all that was in it. As for tomorrow, you may never see it. And as for today, it is yours. So work on it. Brother Abbas, Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah, indeed. Brother Nizam is listening in this morning. He's enjoying the recordings of the program. Thank you very much for doing that. Fahim comes through, says, good to see some roads in Durban getting tarred, but the workmanship is so poor. Half the roads left incomplete at times. Now, I'm throwing this out there as a question, not an accusation, no statement or whatever, right? So Naz, if I open up a tender,
right,
and I say I need this work done, and I need you to send a tender, right, and then I've got a connection in your department,
okay,
right? So I send my tender through, high amount. My connection helps me. I get the tender,
right.
And then my connection also tells me who gave the lowest tender. So I subcontract to the lowest, and I keep the change.
That's true. And then the connection?
So I don't even know connection. I don't know, maybe we'll buy my samosa. I don't know. We'll see, right? But I'm just like hypothetically.
Yeah.
What do you expect the workmanship to be like?
I expect the workmanship to be done in such a way.
Yeah.
So in 3 months' time, I get the tender again.
Okay. So let me read Fahim's message in its totality, right? So he says, good to see some roads in Durban getting tarred, but the workmanship is so poor. Half the roads left incomplete at times. Our tax money going to waste as usual. Parlock, Gorbel Road, North Beach, all the same. One road done, the other bad roads are not even touched. So this might be one of the reasons why the director for the directorate did not want to do in the interview this morning.
You see?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Full cycle.
And I've actually heard people, unfortunately, we're making light out of the situation, but I've heard people saying it.
Yeah.
That it's built to be broken.
This is a thing. This literally, it is. And I think the only time things are going to change is when voters' mentality changes.
Yeah. And hopefully...
We mustn't vote with here. We must vote with here.
I don't know. It's a catch-22 situation because even those that people have assumed will bring change are also going there. And the funds are also disappearing in that department. So anyway,
time to go.
we here,
Mhm.
we don't bowl to break. We bowl to grow. And on that note, be the best version of you.
Do good. Be good. Thanks for watching. Till the next time.
Brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil